Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emilie, and today I have a quick yoga practice for runners. You can still do this video if you're not a runner, but it will be mainly focused on stretching our lower body and muscles that we use a lot whilst running.
This can be done probably best after a run, but you can still do it before a run and then add a little warm up to the end just to bring a little bit more heat into your body. But yeah, let's get started. So all you need is some comfortable clothes, a mat, and we're gonna start off in a kneeling position at the back of your mat, and we're gonna tuck our toes. If this is really intense on your knees, you can bring a little blanket underneath your knees, or you can fold your mat over twice, like so. You're gonna tuck your toes. Bring your hands towards your thighs. Close your eyes, drop your shoulders. We're breathing here for 3 rounds of breath. In through the nose, out through the nose. In through the nose, and out. One more round, and exhale. So next inhale, blink your eyes open. Bring your hands down towards the mat. We're pressing into an Uttanasana, back of the mat. Keep a little bend in your knees. Inhale for your Ida Uttanasana, flat back extension. Exhale to fold. As you next inhale, uncurl vertebrae by vertebrae. We're going to come all the way to standing, reaching the hands up overhead. Interlace your fingers as you press your palms up towards the ceiling. Big stretch. Inhale here. As we next exhale, release the hands hinging from the hips. Uttanasana. Inhale, flat back extension. Once again, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, hands come down to the mat, little bend in your knees. We're going to keep the right hand on the mat as we lift the left hand up. Maybe playing with straightening our left leg. We're squeezing the shoulder blades, opening our chest. Take another inhale. And exhale, bend both knees. Left hand comes down to the mat. We're going to the other side, reaching the right hand up. Maybe playing with straightening the right leg. Inhale. And exhale, both hands down to the mat, both knees bent. Inhale for flat back extension. Exhaling, bring your hands down to the mat. This time we're walking all the way forwards, coming to our plank pose. Inhaling your plank. As you exhale, squeezing your glutes on your shoulder blades, we're dropping the hips. It's a hanging cobra. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, lower your knees down towards the mat, untucking your toes. Inhale. We exhale, bending the elbows, come all the way down to lie flat onto your belly. Bring your hands out towards the sides. We inhale, reaching the chest up. Exhale to fold. Go twice more like this, rolling cobras. Inhaling to lift. Exhaling to fold. One more round. Inhaling to lift, squeezing our glutes and shoulder blades. Exhale to fold. Hands come underneath the shoulders once again. Tucking the toes, send the hips or the glutes all the way towards your heels. Active child's pose. Toes are tucked. We're sending the hips as far back as we can and then reaching out onto our fingertips to feel a little bit more of a stretch across our triceps. Take a full round of breath, dropping your heart, your head towards the mat. So you next inhale, lift your gaze, plant your palms, rocking it all the way forwards, toes are tucked, plank pose. We inhale and plank, exhale, downward facing dog.
Take a round of breath in your downward dog. So you next inhale, lift your gaze. We're going to step the right foot in between the two hands, dropping the left knee down to the mat, untucking the left toes. Inhale, lifting your chest, dropping your hips. As you exhale, send the hips back, maybe lifting the toes. You can always bring the hands closer towards the body. Half split. Inhale, once again, low lunge. Reaching your chest forward by squeezing your shoulder blades. Exhale for half splits. Inhaling, reaching chest forwards. Once again, bending into the front knee. Exhaling for half splits. So you next inhale, reach it back forwards. This time planting the left hand as we reach the right hand all the way up. Easy twist variation. Maybe staying here as you exhale, reach the right hand towards the back of the mat. Again, option to stay here, or if you want, bringing your foot towards your hand. This is a deep hip flexor and quad stretch. We're pulling that leg as close as we can towards our glute. Squeezing the shoulder blades, opening our chest. We're breathing here. For 3, for 2, for 1. Slowly release. Tucking your left toes as you bring both of the hands to the inside of the right foot. Heel toe your right foot out, still dropping into your hips, squeezing the shoulder blades, lizard lunge variation. You can stay here. Once again, release your right hand, maybe bringing it towards the inside of your right thigh. Maybe pressing the knee out ever so slightly as you roll into the outer edge of your right foot. Take a big inhale. And exhale, bring it back through center. Both hands come down to the mat, tucking the back toes, lift the back knee, lizard lunge, and then just rocking it backwards and forwards. Taking these little stretches across our calves. We're here for 3, for 2, for 1. Come back through center, pressing your palms firmly into the mat. Step all the way back, downward facing dog. We go to the other side. Inhale, lift your gaze. Step your left foot in between the 2 hands. Inhaling, reaching the chest forwards. Exhaling to drop the right knee and tucking the right toes. Inhale. We exhale. Send the hips back, half splits. You can always bring the hands closer towards your body. Inhaling to rock it forwards. Exhale to send it back, half splits, folding over the left leg. Inhaling, rocking it forwards. Exhaling, sending it back. You next inhale, rock it forwards. We plant the right hand on the mat as we reach the left hand up. Easy twist, either staying here or sending that hand towards the back of the mat. If you're here, maybe playing with bringing your foot towards your hands. We're still dropping into the hips. It's that quad stretch. Inhaling and exhaling here for 3, for 2, and for 1. Gently release, tucking the right toes as you bring both hands to the inside of your left foot. Heel toe your left foot out slightly, lizard lunge, dropping into the hips. We're still feeling that stretch across the hip flexor. Either staying here or bring left hand towards the left thigh. And then maybe pushing the knee out, rolling onto the outer edge of the left foot. We're still squeezing the shoulder blades, lifting our chest. We're here for 3, for 2, for 1. Bring it back through center. Both hands come down to the mat, tucking the right toes if they aren't already tucked to lift the right knee. And then rocking it backwards and forwards. For 3, for 2, for 1. Come back through center. Step both of the feet back, downward facing dog once again. Pressing your hips up towards the sky. Take a big inhale. And exhale, sigh out through the mouth. As you next inhale, we're going to lift the right leg this time. 3-legged dog. Exhaling, bending into the knee, opening up the hips slightly. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, gaze comes forward. Step your right foot in between the 2 hands. Low lunge. Inhale, lift your chest. As you exhale, long pyramid pose, straightening the front leg as much as possible. If you want to bring more of a stretch into your calf, lifting your toes up from the mat. We're folding over the right leg. Take another inhale and exhale. You next inhale, lift your gaze, plant your foot, generous bend in the knees. As we slowly walk the hands to the inside of the right foot, turning for a wide-legged fold. We're turning the right toes to face the side of the mat. Little bend in the knees as you hinge from the hips. We're folding forward, Prasarita Padottanasana. Inhale for your flat back extension. This time keeping your right hand on the mat as we reach the left hand up. stretching up all the way up. Feel that stretch across your inner thighs. Take an inhale and exhale. Left hand comes down to the mat. Right hand reaches up. Inhaling and exhaling to release. Slowly bring your gaze towards the back of the mat. We're coming to a side lunge, skandasana. So we're turning the left toes out slightly. Generous bend in the knee. We can always keep the heel lifted and then maybe lifting the toes. See if you can bring your hands to heart center. You can also keep them on the mat. We're feeling that stretch across the right leg, across the inner thighs. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, gaze comes towards the top of the mat. With or without walking your hands to the front, turn your toes to face the front of the mat. Left hand comes to the mat. Right hand reaches up as you bend into the right knee. We're in our easy twist. Inhale an easy twist. Exhale, both hands come down to the mat. You're going to heel toe your right foot all the way towards the left side of the mat as you drop your shin, dropping your left knee. We're in our pigeon pose. Inhale and pigeon, lifting your chest by squeezing your shoulder blades. Take a few rounds of breath here. Reaching tall through the crown of the head, squeezing the glutes ever so slightly. We're here for one more round of breath. So next exhale, gently rolling onto your right glute. We're turning to face the side of the mat, pulling that right foot in towards the inner left thigh. Flex your left foot. Inhale to reach the hands up and then turn your torso to face this left leg. We're going to fold over the leg. You can always bring a bend into the knee. Inhale to exhale, hinging from the hips. We're folding over the left leg. We're feeling the stretch across the lower back, across the back of the left leg, and maybe across the top of the shoulders as we release the weight of the head. Take a full round of breath. The next inhale, lift your gaze. Exhale to bring your hands back towards the center of your body. We're turning the hands to face the front of the mat, rolling onto our left toes to step it all the way back, downward facing dog. We're going to go to the other side. Inhaling, lift your left leg up. Exhaling, generous bend in your knees. You open up the hip. Take another inhale. As you exhale, slowly step left foot in between the two hands. Inhale, lift your gaze. Exhale, long pyramid pose, straightening the front leg. Maybe lifting your toes slightly to deepen that stretch across the back of the leg. Take a round of breath. See, next inhale, lift your gaze, rocking it back forwards, bending generously into your left leg. We exhale, bringing both of the hands and walking it towards the right side of the mat. Prasarita Padottanasana, wide-legged fold. Toes are turned to face the right side of the mat. We inhale for a flat back extension. Pausing here, keep your left hand on the mat as you reach your right hand up, twisting. Squeeze your shoulder blades, take an inhale. We exhale, bring the left hand down. It's your left hand that reaches up. Inhale. And exhale through center. Once again, coming to our side lunge, skandasana. Turn the right toes to face the back of the mat slightly. Generous bend in the right knee. You can always lift the heel. You can always keep the left toes firmly grounded, or you can reach them up. Wherever you are, see if you can bring your hands to heart center or keep them on the floor. We're finding a long spine. Take an inhale. As you exhale, bring your gaze towards the top of the mat. With or without your hands, we're coming to meet in an easy twist. Right hand comes to the mat, turning our toes to face the front. Left hand reaches up. Inhale, easy twist. Exhale, both hands come down to the mat. We're heel toeing our left foot over towards the right as we drop the hips, drop the right knee, and tuck your toes. Inhaling, pigeon pose, squeezing the shoulder blades to lift our chest, squeezing our glutes. Breathing here. Find a little bit of softness across your upper body. We're here for one more round of breath. As you next exhale, slow and controlled, rolling onto the outer edge of the left glute. We're coming to face the right side of the mat, bringing our left foot in towards the right thigh. Flex your right toes. You can always bring a bend in the knee. Inhale to reach the hands up overhead. Exhale, turn your whole torso to face towards the right leg. And then as you next exhale, folding forwards, reaching towards the right foot. Let your head and shoulders get heavy. We're feeling the stretch across the lower back, also across the back of the right leg. Take a few rounds of breath. Next, inhale, lift your gaze. Slowly walk your hands back through center. We're going to come back to face the front of the mat, turning onto our right toes, bring ourselves to our left knee, step it all the way back, downward facing dog. Take a round of breath in your downward dog. So you next inhale, lift all the way up onto your toes. Exhaling, we're meeting back in a kneeling position, keeping the toes tucked as we bring our glutes towards our heels. Reaching the crown of the head tall. Breathing here. Feel that stretch across the back of your feet. Take another inhale. And exhale, soften your shoulders, unclench your jaw. So you next inhale, we're going to reach all the way up, coming up to a high kneeling position. We're squeezing our glutes, engaging our core. Inhale to reach the hands forwards. Exhale, we're just going to hinge it back ever so slightly. You're going to start feeling some activation in your quads, in your core. Squeeze the shoulder blades, find a long spine. We're here for 3, for 2, for 1. Come back through center. Reach your hands all the way up. And then as you exhale, coming back to sit onto your heels, this time untucking the toes, we come back to kneeling position. Close your eyes, take a few rounds of breath. So next inhale, blinking the eyes open, reaching your hands all the way out and up. Interlacing the fingers once again, pressing them up towards the sky. Take a big stretch, maybe a little back bend if it feels good. Inhale. We exhale, come back through center. Palms come down towards our heart center in our Anjali Mudra. Invite you here to take one last round of breath together. Inhaling through the nose. Take the deepest inhale you've taken all day. Holding at the top just for a moment. And as you exhale, sigh out through the mouth. Take a moment to thank yourself for this stretchy little flow. And as always, I thank you for allowing me to guide you through it. Thank you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this flow, quite stretchy. A couple of stretches are a little bit uncomfortable. I'm also a runner and it really stretches my feet when we tuck our toes in the kneeling position. So I'm with you on that one. If you did enjoy this flow, please give it the video a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, I would really appreciate if you could subscribe to my channel. I upload new videos twice per week and I will see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye.